All right, next we have Wiley Donnerberg signing out of Westland, Oregon. He is obviously Idaho, as you might have noticed if you've been a little bit ahead of us. He did all Idaho did also sign his brother Gus Donnerberg. We'll be talking about him later. Wiley is a 6'3", 215-pound edge. He is signed as an edge player as defensive end edge player for Idaho. His highlight tape on screen is going to be more wide receiver, defensive back, outside linebacker. So not a lot of tape at the position that he's going to play, but one that you can might not play right away, but is definitely one for the future to look out for at Idaho.
Yeah, I didn't really know much about Wiley coming into this. He was always listed as an athlete, and so to me, I would kind of assumed it meant, receiver or DB, and, finding out he's going to be playing like an edge rusher role is kind of interesting, but, he has the frame for it. He's 6'3", and he has the athleticism, as you can see, like on these highlights. Dude can make plays offensively, and he can go make plays defensively, go catch the ball. He's got the athleticism to do it. I think it's going to be more of a adjusting to the physicality of Division I lines and just getting bigger for him to, develop into a good player. This is more of a genuine instant reaction because I didn't know much about Wiley coming into this. I hadn't seen any of his film or anything. So, he looks athletic. He looks like a dude that could develop and be a good player, but don't really know because we haven't seen him at that position before. So, he's a guy to keep an eye out for in fall camp.
Oh, yeah, 100% agree with that. I think maybe I was about to make a comparison, but I don't think I should do that now. He's like looking at the tape, the speed is there for him. Like he has the speed. There is some, I'm guessing like what Coach Oswego and the team probably saw when they were recruiting him. They probably saw his outside linebacker tape, and they were like, we think he's probably best fit there. And albeit most of his tape that we're watching right now or reacting to is his wide receiver safety tape, but he definitely has had some outside linebacker plays, outside time playing outside linebacker, and he definitely has the tools to develop. He has the intangibles you look for to develop into a good edge player in the Big Sky, I think.
Yep, and he's a dude, he's just a raw athlete, and I don't know exactly what he's going to look like at that position. Sometimes you never know. Sometimes dudes come into a new position and just absolutely light it up. So, I think he's going to be a bit of a wild card, a guy to keep an eye on in fall camp and just kind of see how he looks there. See if it's more of that. I almost wonder if he's going to be more of like that Sam Backer that Trey Thomas and Bertram played a little bit of. But, he's listed as an edge outside linebacker guy, so I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, 100. Yeah, that's kind of all. We're kind of quick firing here, but it's a lot of projecting here, and projecting for players like this that don't have a lot of tape at the position that they were signed for is a lot harder to do. I'll be honest with that for either Patrick or I. Is there any final thoughts you have on Wiley before we move on?
I don't know. We'll see. He's a guy just, like I said, he's just a guy you got to kind of watch, see how he looks in the new position.
Oh, yes, 100% agree. And I do trust that Oswego and the coaching staff will be good in developing him. With that, we're going to be moving on to our next signing.